In this demonstration, we're going to see how to manage a server core install of Windows Server 2008 using the command line interface. And the steps we're going to perform are to install the DNS server role and open firewall ports for the file and print services as well as the DNS service. So first of all, let's go ahead and take a look at the roles that are already installed on this server. So to do that, we issue the OC list command, and I'm just going to use the pipe it to a more option so that we don't scroll too much down. So here we see that the DNS server core role is not installed, as are many other roles. In fact, all the roles are not installed by default, I think, if not a very few. So we saw roles and features. So now let's go ahead and install the DNS server core role. So we do that using the OC setup command, and the syntax is usually issued by starting it with a start command. So just cleared the screen to regain some screen space, and I'm issuing the start /w OC setup command, and I'll explain shortly what this is about. So okay, so this is the command syntax recommended. So OC setup is basically the command we are using with a start switch, and the w/w option indicates that the command prompt should wait until the role is installed before moving on and presenting us with the next command console. Because without the w/w switch, the command will just execute and it will not give us show us the wait state as the service is being installed. The other thing to remember is that the role names, such as this one, DNS-server-core-role, these names are case sensitive. So if you as an admin are writing a script or are executing this command one by one, many such commands, and installing multiple roles, it would be nice to make sure that these are you have the right font case here. So I'm going to hit enter. Now we see that the cursor is blinking in the waiting state as the role is getting installed in the background, and this is being done because of the /w switch. And this will take almost a minute here to install, and then all it's going to do is just prompt us back. So we did not get the command did not echo a success statement or a success declaration or anything of that sort. It just blindly came back to the the prompt again. So let's type an OC list command again a second time to confirm if the DNS server role has been installed. So yes, I see it installed here. So it says install DNS server core role. So that's the way of confirming. It involves some manual work, but nonetheless it's possible. So next, let's open firewall ports for the file and print service. So the command we use is the netsh or the net shell command with the firewall switch. And this is what the command syntax looks like. So it's netsh firewall set service file and print enable all, and this is actually a firewall rule group. The file and print rule group has been defined in Windows Server 2008. Comes out of the box as a factory setting, and the firewall has been fully redesigned in Windows Server 2008. So it's called the Advanced Firewall in Vista in 2008. And file and print is a firewall rule group, and this command will recognize this rule group and enable all the ports required for the file and print service. Next, let's issue the netsh command and open the port 53 for the DNS server. So this command has actually opened 453 on both TCP and UDP, which is denoted by all for the DNS server rule group.